Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. I am testing out my new microphone while I am setting up my table to do a video. And let's see how it works. Oh, I need to put that light on too. Okay, that light is on. And I straightened up the camera. And I'm going to walk way back here next to the shelf. See how it picks up my voice. Okay. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Howdy, Awesome Patty and the Soggy Bottom Bunch here. Yepers, I am testing out some new equipment that came today. Yes, this little tiny microphone I've got here on my shirt. I ordered this. Yes, I had ordered this with the plans of doing some recording outside, doing more outside recording for the summer and into the fall. And you know, when I'm outside, the wind just does a number with the phone microphone. Oh, it just sounds terrible. I hate that sound. It's so hard to understand me with all that wind noise. Yes. So I had ordered this. It has the little fuzzy heads on it. So I could put that on the microphone and then do some more recording outside. Yes, an incentive to get back up to speed, to go outside, do some nature, do some projects outside, do some recording outside. Yes, when I told you about my e-bike, my new e-bike, Mr. Possum and I want to go on some adventures. And yeah, this will help a lot, having this little microphone. Anyway, don't judge the sound right now. No, don't judge the sound right now, because my voice is not where it's supposed to be. No, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Thinking wise, voice wise, hearing wise, body wise. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yes. So yesterday, no, there was no problem yesterday. I'm sorry a video didn't go up. But I decided that I would go on a little bit of an outing, 30-minute piano lesson. That was it. I wanted to go see my piano teacher because she's going away on vacation and I haven't seen her for 2 weeks. I haven't played the piano for 2 weeks, but I wanted to touch base with her before she went on vacation and try to get back to relearning everything that I already learned and forgot, right? So Mr. Possum and I were going down the road. We have a very narrow dirt lane, and there was a big truck, you know, the big white cherry picker trucks with the bucket and the big arm. And then there was a big red dump truck. These were township trucks, yes. And the fellow was up in the bucket, and he was cutting down a dead tree. And Mr. Possum had said that the night before, a great big dead branch had come down across the road up there. So maybe that gave them a little bit of an incentive to come and clear the road, maybe take down some of the dead trees. But I had an appointment with my piano teacher, and we're sitting there in the middle of the road. They're sitting in the middle of the road. Nobody's going anywhere, right? So we sat, and the fellow in the bucket, he's cutting down the tree, and he couldn't get it to knock over, and he worked on it, and he's working on it. Finally, he got part of the tree knocked over. Then he's in the bucket, you know, he's got to put that big arm back down. And then they have to bring in the sides of the truck, you know, the stabilizer things. And then they had to get in the truck and start it and then move it. Finally, we were able to go around that truck and head out to the appointment. And yes, we always leave early. So we got there on time. Good appointment, good appointment. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to doing stuff, you know, doing stuff. And that went pretty well. Then on the way back, we stopped at the library. We were watching a borrowed DVD, Outlander, last season of Outlander. And it was due back at the library. Mr. Possum dropped it off. And I'll do a better review with this microphone another day. I know I'm jumping all over. I've been doing that. Don't mind me. Try to follow as best you could. And I said to him, Mr. Possum, I said, do they have any free stuff on the table? And he said, oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff there. So I said, okay. So I went into the library, came back with some goodies, got some eyelash and specialty yarns here. I'm looking at this black one here. I'll show you better when I move the camera. Yeah. And there was some scrapbook paper. Now it's every sheet of paper has sort of like one little piece taken out of it. It smells good. Sometimes you get paper from people, they have it down the basement. It doesn't smell very good. And I was like, oh, well, this is perfectly fine for junk journaling. You know, maybe it's not the best for scrapbooking, I said, but it's certainly fine for junk journaling. So I'll show you my little haul here of paper, and I'll show you my yarn, and I'll show you my microphone. Oh, so then, yes, coming back from the library, came back from the library, back from the piano lesson, right? Still early in the day. They were working on another tree. They were still here. They they had to move again so we can go around. Actually, no, this time the truck was right in the exact spot where we could get around them by going into somebody else's driveway. And then they took a lunch break, and then they started working down the street on another dead tree. So Mr. Possum and I are now fixing some lunch, and the electricity goes out. And I laughed. I said, yeah, they probably dropped a branch on the electrical wire, knocked the electricity out when their sole purpose today was to take down those old dead trees so that they didn't fall over and knock the electricity out. But the electricity came right back on again. So no problem. We were good. But then, yes, a little thunderstorm popped up. Yes. Thunder, lightning, hard rain, all of that. And electricity went out. And the electrical company said that the limb was down on a wire. But it wasn't a limb on this street. It was a limb up on the other street. So the electricity did go out last night. So no video, no journaling, nothing. Electricity went out last night, yes. Okay, so that's my intro, that's my story. I don't know what I'm doing today. I just came in and sat down and started talking. So let's move on. Yes, come on along. Okay, I turned the microphone off because I just remembered that I haven't charged these up yet. So I guess they came with a little bit of a charge, but I should probably go plug them in the other room to charge them. I think. I think you put it on here like that, and then you plug this in and charge it. It comes with 2 microphones so that you can charge them both, and if one goes dead, you'll have the other one. But like I said, I haven't charged these yet, so I was just testing them out. And then this goes here. and then that goes there. Maybe. I think it just goes like that, and then you've got to plug it in and charge these. So this is what the microphone looks like when it comes. You've got the spongy head, but you can put on the little fluffy head to block the wind. And it comes with a little clip. You slide that right on here. Like that. And you can clip it to your lapel like that. It comes with a little carrying bag. I guess you can put the one you're not using in here. I'm going to put these little fuzzy things in there because I keep losing them already. And I'll go plug this in later and charge them both up. And this is the brand, Manirsis. And these are made in China. And I got them from Amazon. So I can link this below, but I haven't done a proper review of them yet. Like I said, I have to charge them up. I want to try them outside. And I want to try them in a windy situation. And I want to see how long their battery lasts. So I'll link them below. But that is a link that doesn't have a review attached to it yet, okay? Just so that's understood. Okay, here's my little bag of yarn that I got. This is all free stuff from the library. There's a smoky gray, beautiful purple, faux fur black, satin black. A little bit of another kind of a purple in there, and a lighter periwinkle, and a whole new fun fur. Sometimes they're called eyelash, and sometimes they're called fun fur. Two of those. This one, I don't know if this one's new. They might both be full. Two brand new ones there. And I love this color. I love this color. It's so gorgeous. I like how it looks with the blue too, and the purple, and the black, yes. And this bag is ripped, so I'm probably just going to throw that out. Put them in another bag. There's the bag right here. All right, I'm going to pop them in here. Yeah, so no electricity. But it came back on after about 5 hours. 5 hours. So that was good. All right, so here's the free paper. And I don't know, maybe I might cut it. I might be more apt to use it if it looks like a usable piece. Something like that. Now, I know there's some folks who'll, use this for something too, so I'll put that over there. And this one is gray. Little white dots on it. I don't know, maybe somebody was cutting out some trees or something there. And this is very vintagey. And that's why I smelled it. But I think it's just fresh paper with an old vintagey smell to it. Yeah, I'm going to put the little pieces on top. This is very interesting, I know, watching me. Okay, I wanted to talk about what do you do when you have no new ideas? Oh, I don't know. I've been making journaling videos. I have to look back. 7 years, sketchbook, nature journaling videos for like 7 years. Is there anything new under the sun? What is this? I don't know. Obviously somebody got frustrated and gave up. So I'm going to cut these up and put them in my scrap box under the table. They will come in handy. Ah, look at this. You know, just because it ripped, you could probably still use a bit of this for something. I'm not sure about this piece. I'm not sure about this piece at all. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I can tell this person got frustrated and started crumpling that all up. But That's kind of cute right there, isn't it? Look at this. Why not, right? Junk journaling. And this is gorgeous paper. I think it's mulberry paper. And I love the ginkgo leaf design. And then this is heavy, very heavy, double-sided. Looks like they cut a bird out. But I can use it for something. And look at this. This is foil paper. Look at that. Oh, this is gorgeous. Very heavy, too. Very nice foil paper. I can't believe they wanted to get rid of this whole thing. They had no use for it. Or maybe they were just, you know, downsizing, destashing. That's what we call it, right? Destashing apples. These will be good for the fall. Good for the fall. Just put the little pieces in here. Throw them all in the box. And looks like they cut a little snowflake out of there. Oh, and they tried to cut snowflakes out of it, but the paper wasn't having it. No, the paper wasn't having it, so they gave up. They gave up. Yes, they did. But that doesn't matter. It's pretty paper. We'll keep it. How about this one? This is just plain blue. Looks like they did a heart or half a heart there. How should I cut it? I'm going to cut it this way. Stick it in the pile. And cut that off. And nice black and white. Double-sided. Add that to the stash. Brown. I never know which way I want to do this. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. I really did like this. Single-sided paper, not cardstock. But I do like it. Almost goes with that, doesn't it? Okay. Now this is interesting texture to it. I'm not sure what it is. I can see fibers in it though. See how it cuts. I don't know. I'll have to experiment with it on something. Little pieces like this can go to the fairies. They used a little scrap, so nothing goes to waste. This is interesting, isn't it? What were they cutting out? It looks like moons. Cutting out moons. Just paper. Yeah, so what else is new? Oh, so I said, oh, no new ideas. What do I do? Yes. I've been journaling for 7 years. And I was trying to think of something different, something new to do. Yeah, something new to do. Besides just starting. Oh, that kind of goes nice together. Look at that. Oh, I like that. I like that combo. I'll have to use that in a journal. And a really nice blue. This is paper, not cardstock. Got a bit of a vintage vibe around the edge. Looks like it came out of a pad of paper. And yeah, this is me coming in and doing something, because when you don't know what to do, the worst thing is to do nothing. So I just came in to do something. And this is me just doing something, because the worst thing to do would be nothing. Yeah. Interesting. This also came out of a pad of paper. I like these colors though. Throwing scraps over there for the fairies. They actually have a whole box of scraps. Yeah, they have as many scraps as I do, that's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, here's another green. A little different than that one, though. Where's that other flower? No, doesn't go with that one either. But look at this one. Another vintagey wallpaper vibe. Delicate flowers. And another bird. Wow, this person made a lot of birds. Made a lot of birds. Yeah, so I thought I'd grab this paper because, you know, my James hasn't been at the flea market. So I haven't gotten any new oh, look at this. An entire sheet. Little thing. And why did they do it like right in the middle? Why didn't they like do it at a little bit of a corner there? Just right in the middle. Cut a piece. Yeah. I mean, it's not like they were going after a certain design because the whole paper is the same design. So I kind of like these two together. They don't match, but I like them together. Fairy scraps. Fairy scraps. Okay. And another bird. And another bird. And this was also taken out of a pad of paper. Okay, fairy scraps. And this is interesting. And there was a brown, wasn't there? There was a brown. Somewhere back there was a brown. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Greens and browns. Great. Great, great, great. Okay, this is already cutting in this way. And it's already cutting in that way. But I might want to preserve that little bit over there. This is a fairy scrap. This is a possum patty scrap. And one more. Look. At least they punched the corner on this one. And that's that. Okay. I played with my microphone. And we'll see if that works. And I've got a bunch of scraps here to put in my scrap bucket for some journaling. Like that. Okay. Now what? Oh, I've got all these Harry Potter things on the table. And yeah, I was going to work on the cover. My treehouse. Let me put that up there. I was looking to see if I have something to do some creative health journaling with, because I know I mentioned Ron Weasley and his expression that he uses in the movie. And I know I have more of this material in the drawer, but this was in the bag with these other things. Oh, here's Ron. Here's Ron right there. I might look and see for some larger scraps. And I've got this Harry Potter official letter writing set. And it has 10 envelopes, 10 stickers, 20 sheets of A5 writing paper. I believe the paper is all the same. I think it's just a Hogwarts imprint. Yeah, just Hogwarts on there, but I figured I could do my journaling about my hospital experience. And it's got faux seals here, sticker seals. And it's got some Hogwarts envelopes. Ooh, these are kind of cool. These are kind of cool, yeah. So that's a start. That's a start. I've got this butterscotch beer. It's supposed to be like the butter beer from the Flying Cauldron. Butterscotch cream soda. At Universal, they call it butter beer, I believe. And I've already used part of this in another journal, but I like this symbol there. I've got some stickers left. Got Hedwig the Owl, platform 9 3/4. I got the Hogwarts Express, an owl, a Gryffindor scarf, a letter there with a seal on it, books and glasses, Harry Potter's glasses there. Sorry about the glare. And what else? Oh, I got this. I think this might have come from Temu. Magic Force, it's called. But it's got the Harry Potter vibe, you know, with the school books and the owls. And there's a couple of different patterns. Now, it's so small, though. I mean, and it looks like it's made, you know, to fold in half. But I guess you can make a little tiny Harry Potter journal from here. I like this with the trees. Hope that's not the Whomping Willow. The Whomping Willow. And this one has like a seeing globe and a rat. Nice mixed media background. A dark figure coming out of a book here. And this one's got a cauldron. Some sheets, basil, cinnamon, peppermint. And looks like some runes, you know, like fairy runes there. And let's see. Oh, this has the sorting hat. Some roses. Little frames there. And the dark forest. The dark forest. Some potion bottles. And your oh, wow, here we go. Splatters of blood. Yuck, Possum Patty. What are you going to do with that? I'm going to do some creative journaling. Creative health journaling, yes. How many of each do you get? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 of each. I'll leave that on the top. Of course, potions might be appropriate also. Oh, and here's the sorting hat again. And a cat. And the forest. And the globe. And, oh, this one looks like medicine. Oh, this is the map. It's a map and a mouse on a magic wand and a broom. And potions and books. Sorting hat. Kind of a mishmash of everything on this one. Yeah, so I got some stuff here. And let's see. I'm going to put this in Howard. I'm going to put it in Howard. Yeah, so I have work to do in Howard. Play, I should say play. I've got play to do in Howard. Oh, creative health journaling with Slim Goodbody. Yes. Oh, somebody gifted this to me, didn't they? I was going to use it for something. I don't remember. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to think about it. And, oh, Look at that. No, I didn't cut this. This is how I found it. Yes, I have a paper, a discharge paper from the hospital. I could make a big pocket. I know, is this getting boring? Pockets, pockets, tucks, tucks, pocket, pocket. Oh, some of my other journals have such intricate working things in them. Although I did make a clever kite here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go through some of my old journals and remember some of the different techniques that I used. And I need a page to also write some of my experiences on. And place to put, I can write it and put it in this envelope. I could seal it up because nobody's going to want to read them. And I could tuck this in somewhere. And that's a good start, right? Okay, well, that was something. That was something, yes. That was something. I tried out my microphone. I showed you my free paper from the library, got it all cut up. I'm sure that was exciting. I'm going to put it in the tub down there. I'll do that in a minute. I'm afraid I'll knock off my ears if I go down there right now. Okay, so I'll put that under the table. And I've put some crumbs here to do a journal page. I know I haven't journaled in a few weeks. So, yes, I'm going to do some creative health journaling, Harry Potter style. Yes, I am. Okay, that's it. It's good to be back. I know. Baby steps, a little bit at a time, right? A little bit at a time. I'll get there. Yes. Thanks for coming along today. Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.